We are here for the second match of the day between Adnic and Orient Insurance, where Adnic won the toss and they decided to bat first. And what a shot here! You can't be pitching up to Wakas. He is very strong when the ball is pitched up to him. A very talented batsman, a very good hitter of the ball. Wakas, Mohammad Wakas, recent new recruit of Adnic. And they lost the big man Akhil Kedas off a run out. And there takes an edge there, but the keeper could not collect it. That's a boundary for Wakas once again. So positive intent seen here by Wakas. Playing with soft hands there on that occasion, and so good bowling here by Charlotte. Bowled a beautiful first over, kept the batsman guessing once again. And you see the pitch being played on the same wicket and the pitch behaving differently now. You see the ball rising if you hit the deck hard, getting straight to the wicket keeper on that occasion. Full toss and play towards the square leg region. Single taken on that occasion brings Wakas back on strike. And that brings an end to the over. 3 overs, 26 for 1. I'd like to thank all the spectators who have joined in to witness this game of cricket being played between the insurance companies. There's a single there. The batsman did not have any clue as to where the ball had gone. Courtesy to that call from Wakas, he realized that yes, there was a single which was on. And Wakas was looking dangerous, batting on 17 of 10. He'll be the man that Orient Insurance will be looking forward to attack, because if he stays there for long, he can definitely hurt you. More importantly, when they have lost a star player in the form of Akhil Kedas, who has a very good professional background experience back in Kerala, carries a lot of experience on his shoulders. Once again, this time a towering 6, straight over the head, and 6 signaled by the umpire. Beautiful shot picked up by Wakas. It was pitched right on offer, an over pitch delivery. Well treated there by Wakas. Had to be dispatched. and he did that so beautifully. Vakas once again off the backward, punching it in the air, and that's a maximum six signal by the umpire. And he is looking in mood to unleash there. 29 of 13 deliveries, Vakas. And he has played a lot of quality cricket here in UAE. Used to play for Panthers Cricket Club. And here he is playing for Adnic. Cut away, straight to the fielder. Lazy looking shot by Vakas. Slower delivery. He was nowhere. The ball did not pitch, did not rise after pitching. And there, Asim getting a wicket there. Big man, Vakas, dangerous looking Vakas walks back. Both the openers are back to the pavilion. 4 overs, 29, 39 for 2. And big man walking back. Haris, the new man, replacing Vakas. Gave that start to the team. Unfortunately, losing his wicket out to a rash shot. He should have committed to the shot completely. Had he just gone down the track to the pitch of the ball, that would have been a 6 again. But bowler, you miss, I hit, says the bowler. Haris is the new man. That's the end of the over. Shalin to bowl to Aditya. Beautiful delivery, shaping away from the batsman. Excellent bowling there. And Aditya had no clue. Asim going for being expensive, but more importantly, he has taken the wicket of the danger-looking Vakas. Once again, what a ball there. What a beautiful delivery. All his balls were swinging away from the batsman. This one nipping in and just missing the bails by whiskers. What a delivery. Excellent shot once again by Aditya. That's a boundary signal by the umpire. Shalin steaming in to Aditya. And that's a leave there by the batsman. Surprising leave. Luckily that he had a guard of the 4th wicket. And he survives. Otherwise that would have been straightforward for the umpire. Ball just drifting down. To wait for the umpire signal. Dot ball on that occasion. Two more balls to go in this over. I think it's just one ball left. Excellent shot, driven upish. And that is a boundary there for Aditya. And that brings an over to the end. Score moves on to 47 after 5 overs. So a decent looking start, but more importantly, two big men out in the form of Akhil Kedas and Wakas. And Sayyid Asim to continue from far end right arm round. Not out, says the umpire. Ball pitching down the leg, and you can't be expecting an LBW coming into your favor, especially when an off spinner is coming round the wicket. Short delivery, rocking onto the back foot, and that's a boundary there for Haris. He gets off the mark in an ideal fashion. Good shot there towards the square leg region. Wanted to play that shot, a big shot there, but at the last moment, just holding on to his nerves and just playing a defensive shot. And batsman missing that one, keeper missing it as well. A stumping chance, and wicket keeper did not collect that one. That should have been taken. Should have been taken for sure. Sayyid Asim bowling with a lot of courage, who already got for 34 runs in this 2.4 over spell. Nicely driven. What a beautiful shot that is. Towards the extra cover boundary for a 4. And seems that the batsman really likes to get onto his knees and playing shots. This time towards the cover region. Cut away. Straight to the fielder. No run there. After the end of 6 overs, comes out of 56 for 2. And just to remind the viewers who have joined us now, it's Adnic, Abu Dhabi National Insurance, who won the toss and they decided to bat first. And Akhil Kedas was dismissed early in the innings, courtesy to a miscommunication and a run out there. From there, Wakas took the charge and he ensured that the loss of runs as a result of that wicket is covered up. He did it pretty nicely, but eventually got out to a wrong shot selection, got a bit lazy while playing that shot, and lost his wicket. And it's Amila, the new bowler being introduced into the attack. One beautiful delivery to start with, straight to the keeper, keeping him up close to the stumps, and the dot ball. Playing up his shot towards the sweeper cover region. Only a single on that occasion. Batsman was interested in taking 2, but rightly sent back by Aditya. And like to thank the sponsor of the tournament, Crawford Loss Adjusters, for supporting this beautiful event organized for the insurance companies, by the insurance companies. And here the bowler seems to have slipped. Luckily for him that he has not done much damage to himself. Score is 57 for 2. So Zishan, the man behind the stumps, assisting the bowler, just rubbing the turf with his nails. Beautiful shot, up a shot towards the extra cover region for a boundary. So Aditya taking it forward from where Vakas had left. 50-61. The score moves on to after 6.4. Excellent batting display here by Aditya. He does not seem to stop here. Batting beautifully. Amila, bowler. He'll have to come back strong at him. Already gone for 5 runs in his 4 deliveries. And the wide delivery there. Very well kept by Zishan. Excellent keeping. Very good cricketer there, Zishan. So there's a single being taken as a result of a bye. 7 already of the first 5 balls. So it's Haris that is who's on strike. His current run rate is 9.22. Last ball of the 7th over in progress. A beautiful delivery straight back to the bowler and ends with a dot ball. So 6 runs coming off the first over of Amila Shihan. Adnic at 63 for 2, cruising at 7 over. I beg your pardon, at 9 and over. So it's Zishan who has been introduced into the attack. Looks like a lot of spin attack here with Orient Insurance. The wicket would definitely get hard as games have been played here, as overs pass by. So Zishan to continue from the far end. A single taken. Taking off the back foot. Watching the bowler pretty nicely. A full toss on offer, a gift. The batsman could not make the most out of it. Straight to the wicket keeper on that occasion. Once excellent shot over the head of the long off field for half a dozen. Excellent shot. Nicely picked up. Waited for the ball to pitch and then he swung it hard. The Aditya batting beautifully on 34 of 20 deliveries. And Zishan Munir getting hit for a 6 of his second ball. In the air, is there a chance? No. The fielder is in position, but ball did not carry. Score was on to 72, 7.3. Off the back foot, straight to the extra cover, long off region. Single taken there by Harris. So he's just acting there as a supporting role for Aditya till the time he's there in the crease. And maximum of the scoring has been done by Aditya, 35 of 21 deliveries, batting beautifully. Cut away pretty nicely towards the sweeper cover region and the extra cover region there, and only a single on that occasion. So scoreboard's ticking, 74 after 7.5 with the ball to go. Have to wait and see. There's a confusion there. Beg your pardon, it's 8 over 74 for 2.
New bowler Amila.
Amila to continue. Very decent bowling effort here by Amila. I wanted to cut that, but missing it completely there, Aditya. This event is brought to you by Crawford Adjusters. Some good tight bowling here being seen by the Orient bowlers, trying to make a comeback in the game after the onslaught by Wakas and now by Aditya. It's a wide signal by the umpire. Be important to see what is the good total here on this particular track. The wicket was playing on a slower side in the first part, the initial part of the day. The first 8 overs were on the slower side. As a result, Marsh still managed to get a good total in the first half. But later on, that great batting there, display cameos being played by Arun and Dilip. We saw them reach to a very healthy total of 191. If that can be scored in the first match of the day, I'm sure a bigger total can be expected in the game that is starting in the afternoon. And there is a wicket here falling for team Abu Dhabi National Insurance. Adnic losing Harris, who went to slog towards the leg side, missing the line of the ball and got bamboozled by that one. Out bowled. The score moves on to 76 for 2 in 8.3. So Usman Bashir is the new man in. Driven down the ground. There's a confusion there. Would have been out if he would have committed to that run. But a good call at the last moment by Aditya. Sent him back. And Zishan to continue. So Amila bowled a beautiful over here. Conceded just 8 runs in his 2 overs and picked up a wicket. Excellent bowling there. Okay. Single taken there by Usman. Gets off the mark. Took 4 balls for him to get a single. Zishan Munir into his second over. He was expensive in his first one. So ball is racing away to the boundary. Can the fielder put in that effort to stop it? Does well. Stops a certain boundary there. Batsman manages to complete 2. 2 runs certainly saved there by the batsman. By the fielder, I beg your pardon. And the current run rate is at 8.21. If they go at this mark, they can land up to 172. I'm sure if they have better batsmen at the end, they can still manage to go beyond that. It's all important how they take it forward from here. Wide signal by the umpire. No hesitation in giving that a wide. Yes, it is. What a hit there by Aditya. It was outside the off stump towards the wide line, but he managed to get bat onto it, the middle of the bat, and dispatch it towards the long on region for a maximum. Excellent pick shot there by Aditya. Moves on to 46 of 28 deliveries. We saw a half century coming from the bat of Uttam in the first match, Miller International. Are we heading towards another half century in the second match? Cut away. What an excellent shot. Ball's racing away. Excellent cover drive. That race to the boundary like a tracer bullet. What a shot. Beautiful. It was a treat to watch, and that brings up his 50. Aditya reaches 50. 91 for 3 over. What a shot there by Aditya to bring up his 50. A cracking shot. Down the ground, one of the finest shots being played there by Aditya. Beautifully picked up. There are some discussions going on with the wicket keeper and fellow members, senior members of the team. Have to wait and see who is the change up here for coming in for team Orient Insurance. They have so after 10 overs mark, score is 91 for 3. So the same score In the previous match at the second innings, 10 overs 92, and now it is 10 overs 91. Equal number of wickets lost as well. So going well. Excellent batting display by Aditya, playing on 50 of 29 deliveries, and he has a supporting partner Usman Munir. So we'll have to wait and see how the change of end plays here for both these teams. Will it be helping the bowlers or will it support the batsmen? Definitely, it did help the batsmen in the first match. Maximum runs coming up from this end, and have to wait and see. So there's a change up in the bowling as well. Oshala, another Sri Lankan, into the attack. He's coming, I think he's a left arm bowler. Coming left arm, Oshala Herat. Coming left arm over the wicket to Usman Muniz. See, I beg your pardon, he's a right arm bowler. Coming right arm round the stump. So, misjudgment by me. 10.191 for 3. A good start there by Oshala. Good tight line and length kept. So takes an outside edge there. The ball is racing away to the third man fielder. The deep third man is in place. $10.292 for 3. And we are live here from the Ajman Ovals, covering up the Insurance Cricket League, sponsored by Crawford Adjusters. And this time, batsman could not get enough connection. Aditya, the batsman, he favors the offside region towards the cover, and we'll have to wait and see how he takes it forward from here. He has already reached his 50 and 30 deliveries. He has to stay long if they need to get a respectable total on board. Excellent shot up in the air towards the cover region. Only a single on that occasion, so not a strong throw there by the fielder as well. Oshala steaming in. Fifth ball of the that's driven straight, but it's in the air. No risk for the batsman. So Aditya back on strike. Driven handsomely towards the cover region. Fielder in place, keeps it down only to a single. That brings an over to the end. Just 4 runs coming off it. So a very good over, decent over by Oshala Herat. 4 runs coming off it. $95 for 3 and 11 overs. Our Adnic Abu Dhabi Insurance, National Insurance. There is discussion here. I think there is a change in the ball that has been requested here by the umpires. I think the ball has lost its shape there. As a result, there's a change in ball being done by the umpires. So the umpires have changed the ball here, and it will be Amila into the attack. Aditya will be facing him. Getting an outside edge on that occasion, and no stopping that one. It is a boundary for Aditya. That single brings up the 100 for Adnic. After 11.3, they're 100 for 3. And drifting down the leg on that occasion, Usman Munir a bit late to react. As a result, it's just drifting down the leg and a single being taken. So Aditya, the one who has done the bulk of scoring here for Team Abu Dhabi National Insurance after the departure of Akil Gedas and Mohammad Bakas. It is Aditya who has taken the responsibility. Yes, how beautifully he has done it for the team. That is how responsible players play. He does not want to play rash shots there at any moment, just keeping it simple for them. Beautifully driven there, but excellent effort by Sayyid Asim at the cover region. So boundaries have seemed to have stopped here for Adnic. They're not able to get convincing boundaries at the moment. Just got the last one in the form of an edge, taken to the third man region. So there is Usman who needs to step in and take responsibility from here on. Because if he keeps sticking there without keep the scoreboard sticking, it will add pressure. But as we just said, he just delivers a boundary. And how important that will be to boost his confidence. He moves on to 7 of 10 deliveries. This time placing it towards the wider long off region, only a single. Aditya on strike here, facing Oshala Herat. Once again, he's attacking the wideish line here, and Aditya, who is does not have a guard even of a leg stump, he is taking a guard of the fifth stump outside the leg stump, and that is what is making things difficult for him. He should be standing on the leg stump and then trying to place it towards the square, place it towards the cover region. He's making things difficult for himself. Excellent shot, and that is definitely not stopping boundary there for Aditya. As you're saying, it always gets tougher when you get away from the stumps. If you get down the stumps, it becomes easier for the bowlers to drift it outside the off stump. Anything pitched up full outside the off stump, close to the wide line, umpire's not going to wave his hands for it for a wide. In fact, there are high chances that the batsman will miss that ball and it'll land up straight to the hands of the keeper. So it is all about the presence of mind that Aditya needs to look into and have his guard adjusted properly, cover the stumps pretty nicely, and whatever the strategy the bowler has will definitely fall into his radar. But at the moment, what is happening is that it is getting away from his reach. So if you just observe, you can place 2 more wickets between the leg stump and his legs. Excellent shot towards the extra coverage, and there's a chance. Fielder takes it. What a catch! Stunning! Syed Asim. What a catch to dismiss that danger looking. As we were saying, that is a lack of a technical understanding of batting there by Aditya. Had he been close to the wickets, that would have been an over pitch delivery which could have been played straight down the ground and that he could have got a maximum out of it. But he decides to leave gap between his legs and the stumps. As a result, ball just getting away from his line and getting dispatched, not with the middle of the bat. That is some basic techniques which need to be looked at. If he goes back and looks at his batting stance, definitely will learn a lot from the live video which is being recorded here, which will help him come back strong in terms of his technical mismatch which happened in this particular innings. But more or less, what a knock he played. 63, more than 50% of the runs being scored by Aditya. The man is dismissed. And Oshala Herat successful in picking up a wicket. So the strategy working out pretty nicely for them. Here we have 4 wickets down for Abu Dhabi National Insurance. Kishore is a new man who has replaced the set batsman Aditya. A good shot there towards the mid-wicket region. The fielder in place just keeps it down only to a single there. In terms of the number of extras bowled here, uh, Team Orient Insurance have been very particular about it. This time, a very good shot. Boundary signal by the umpire. Good. And that is another wicket here. So back-to-back wickets here for Orient Insurance. Coming around the wicket did Syed Asim, and that is a wicket here. So Kishore and Shanwas on in the middle, trying to play a shot towards the mid-wicket region. Did not get in the middle of the bat. There's a chance of a run out there, but completing it pretty nicely, comfortably. 6 wicket down here for Abu Dhabi National Insurance. Sudden breaks being applied to the scoring. Excellent bowling by Zishan Moni. He's been expensive tonight, conceding 34 runs, and this is his last over. What a spell by Saeed Asim. Picked up 3 wickets already. Towards square leg this time, and only a single in that occasion. $124 for 6 at 15.4. And off the back foot, nicely played towards the square leg region. No stopping that one. And the moment it left the bowler's hand, he was right back onto his back foot and then placing it in the gap towards the wider square leg region. Good batting display here by Shanawaz, getting off the mark with the help of a boundary. Casual appeal there by the bowler. Not interested, says the umpire. Balls any day missing the leg side. It's like the batsman is on with his wicket-keeping gloves, pads. Yeah, it definitely looks like. It's Amila to continue, I believe. And 16 overs up, 129 for 6. Definitely they're struggling at the moment. This is definitely the way the track is playing today. It will be tough for them to stop the opposition, especially with the likes of Zishan, the wicket-keeper batsman, a very promising cricketer. Likes to play the spinners. And that's a full toss straight to the field. Expecting a no ball there, but it was way below his waist. It's just that it came in too quick at him, and he had no time to respond. As a result, just mistiming it straight to the field. So there goes Shanawaz. So they are falling like 9 pins here. Abu Dhabi National Insurance need to find a solution to stay on the wicket and make most of these last 4 overs. Because in T20 cricket, what matters is not how you start, especially in the first innings. All matters is how you give an end to that first innings. Those finishing touches are very crucial. Even at this stage, if they manage to end up with another 45, 50 runs in those last 23 balls, they would definitely feel themselves in a winning position. But it all matters if these last 4 overs go in their favor. But here, the way Orient Insurance have bounced back after taking the wicket of Aditya. It's a commendable job by all the bowlers there, especially Saeed Asim, managed to pick up 3 wickets already. And once again, beautiful delivery by Amila. Good shot towards the Cows corner, and the fielder gives a valiant effort, but the ball seems to have raised the ball is still rolling in, but to the luck of the fielder there, he managed to keep it inside. Shala into the attack, who has bowled brilliantly tonight, conceding 17 runs and picked up the most important wicket of Aditya. But the credit should go to the fielder for taking that magnificent catch. Keeper just hurting himself there on that occasion, just trying to grab the ball a bit quickly to get a stumping chance, but injuring his finger. And it's not an easy job to be behind the wickets, not at all. Played it straight back to the long on region. Only a single on that occasion. This time towards the mid-wicket region in the gap, and that's a boundary. Very important shot there by Deepesh, batting on 11 of 6 deliveries. Score was on 147 in 18 overs. 147, and last 2 overs left. If they manage to get around 20 runs, even 20 runs from here, they'll still be in a position where they can trust and put more efforts in their bowling and try to cover this up. And it is Shalin, the attack bowler, into the attack. Two crucial overs. If they manage to end it well, both the teams, they'll have momentum on their side. It's definitely with Orient Insurance at the moment, the way they have bounced back in the game. But cricket, a funny game. You can't predict what can happen next. In one moment down, the other moment up. Shalin, the bowler. Wide delivery, excellent keeping there by Zishan. Tall guy, has a big reach, and no wonder why he is a very good player of spin bowling. Zishan behind the stumps there for Orient Insurance. Safe as a church, but missed a stumping there earlier. And this time playing it towards the squaring region, looking for two. Shy the bowler's end there. There can be a chance, but no, the throw is on a slower side and completing 2 runs comfortably there. Kishore is the batsman on strike. Current run rate is at 8.22, so they continue to score at this pace. They can reach up to 165. Once again, a good shot in the gap, looking for 2. It's a misfield there, but still only a single. Deepesh turning it down. And it's a wide signal by the umpire. Close call. Wide signaled. Excellent running between the wickets. Yeah, Kishore Very good running between the wickets here. 153 with the ball to go in the penultimate over of the innings. Abu Dhabi National Insurance. 151 for 7. It's a short run signaled by the umpire. Beautiful delivery, straight back to the bowler. He did not manage to hold it back, and a single taken. A ball to go in this over. $154. 19 overs, 154. There was a wide which was recorded, was missed while recording. 154 in 19 overs. With Deepesh on strike, Oshala the bowler, who was bowled brilliantly. Off the back foot, in the gap also. There is a sweeper back point there in place. So a very smart move by the bowler. He wants the batsman to play where he's trying to bowl. So very smart piece of bowling here. Just as he's trying to communicate to the batsman, hey, listen, I'm going to bowl here. You have to play the shot there where I get the fielder. And very disciplined bowling here by Oshala throughout the match. 3.1, 23 and 1 wicket. And that's a wide signal by the umpire. So just missing his line on that occasion, Oshala. 5 legal deliveries left in this innings, and it will be important to see if they can manage to score around 12 in the next 5. They'll still consider them in a very good position, because 165 is a very tricky total, and that can take a lot of your nerves to be tested, whether to go in an attack mode or whether to spend some time on the wicket. Here he goes. Oshala. Dot ball. The batsman asking for a wide there, but Deepesh trying to communicate to the batsman that no, that wasn't a wide, that was within the range, within your reach, just that you did not manage to get some bat onto it. In the air, will this be taken? Yes, it will be. So there's a fielder in place there. Amila, the fielder, taking that catch. Second innings is about to begin. The run chase, chasing 158 runs in 20 overs. Akhil Kedas start the proceedings. And driven straight, handsome. Ball's racing away for the boundary. Yes, it is a boundary there for Zishan, the man on strike. Zishan Munir. So a very positive looking start here for Orient Insurance. Beautiful delivery there. Single taken towards the third man region. Beautiful delivery. The first casualty here for Orient Insurance in the form of Syed Asim. He's walking back the pavilion. An important wicket here. Breakthrough in the first over itself. Akhil Kedas went for 12 runs, but more importantly, he has picked up a wicket. Seems there's an injury out here.
भाई पैंट सब व्हाइट यूज कर रहा है
Good start here for Team Adnic. They have picked up the wicket of Syed Asim in the very first over. So Shanawaz sharing the new ball with Akhil Kedas. Good delivery and loud appeal there. Umpires unmoved, not interested at all. Zishan Munir, the batsman, dangerous looking power hitter. Very good delivery there, but nicely picked up at the same time by Zishan Munir. So he's in aggressive mood here. Ends the over with a boundary. It was a very good over so far by Shanawaz, and which has resulted in a boundary in the last over. 8 runs, 7 runs coming off it, 19 for one. And So break there between the match because of an uncertain event, causing the match to delay a bit for about 5-10 minutes. And we have Akhil Kedas back into the attack, bowling his off spinners, which he usually bowls. We're quite surprised. Why is he bowling pace bowling? And this time towards the mid wicket, the fielder slipping there. As a result, Najib getting his first boundary of the match. And score moves on to 27 in 2.5. Sorry, score moves on to 23 in 2.4. So very good over comes to an end after being expensive in his first over. Akhil Kedas conceding 12 runs in his first over, came back strong against a left-handed batsman, conceding only 4. That too as a result of a misjudgment by the fielder, and he tripped off as a result, missing the ball and resulted in a boundary. Score moves on to 23 after 3 overs with the loss of a wicket. Sayyid Hassan back to the pavilion, and a very important part is that Zishan, Munir and Zishan, the wicket keeper of Orient, both are batting. Very strong players, very well kept there. Excellent piece of keeping. Beautiful wicket keeping there. Shanavas starts with the white ball. Driven towards the cover region. Dot ball. Excellent bowling by Shanavas. What a shot! Towering six. No stopping that one. A big hit there by Zishan Munir. Longest of the day. Excellent shot. The ball was pitched up to the batsman, and power that Zishan generates, you can't be bowling him there for sure. Get him to the back foot, let him cut. That is the ball that you should be bowling to a player of such a power. So Shanawaz losing his rhythm here, not able to get a decent line here to control Zishan Munir. He's attacking them and attacking them pretty hard. His strokes are something which you cannot. Yes, once again, full length delivery towards the Kraus corner, and single taken by Zishan. Gets Najib Ahmed on strike. It is very crucial that you need to mind your line and length there for against bowling against a bowler like Zishan Munir. You can't be pitching it up to him and onto his stumps. You have to keep it away from his reach. He is a batsman who will lack foot movement, only generates power, has shots which are strong towards the leg side. Why not change your line and attack the wide line? That will make things difficult for him, and he'll try to do something different from his natural game. That is where you can get him out. But this way, if you keep on attacking his wickets, you are not definitely going to succeed. Looks like he's a very, very powerful hitter of the ball. You saw one getting to the roof of this Ajman Oval store. 38 for 1 in 4 overs. 3 sixes, 3 boundaries. Zishan Munir batting at 23 of 12 deliveries. And the similar start that Adnic got in the first innings through Mohammad Waqas, who's been replaced here on the field because I think he has injured his hamstring. So Akil Das again back to his quickies against Zishan Munir, and he will definitely, an experienced bowler, he'll definitely need to think what sort of a line he needs to bowl to him. Again, you can't be bowling him in his radar. You do, and then you pay for it. That's what just happened. He is ball onto his wickets, and then in no time he swings his bat very hard towards the leg side, and that's a boundary for Zishan Munir. You need to get away from his radar. Either ball short outside the off stump or full outside the off stump, but that line needs to be outside the off stump, not on the wickets. If you keep attacking his wickets, you are definitely not finding a way to get past. Bowlers need to learn from their mistakes. They need to understand where he needs to be bowling to this danger man. Boom boom Zishan. He's on fire. There, that's the line. That's the line he needs to be bowling, but Usman Munir making a mess of it. That should have been taken, and you don't get such chances quite often in the game. This catch should have been taken, and when you drop catches of players like Zishan Munir, they are definitely going to hurt you. And only the contest of this game will tell us how costly this catch is going to be. 43 for 1 in 4.2 here, Orient Chorns. Zishan batting on 28 of 14 deliveries, and Najib beautiful delivery by Akil Das. Why not bowl off spinners against Zishan Munir and just take a try against his attacking batting display? This time drives onto the leg side towards the long on region, single taken. Score moves on to 44 in 4.4. So I think he's trying that one. He's trying to bowl off spinners against Zishan Munir. And why not try it out? If you're getting hit on the faster ones, why not try it out? And he decides to go for it. Let's see how he... Unwanted change of bowling there by Akil Das. He's a regular conventional off spinner. Why do you want to bowl a leg spinner when you don't have that control? Keep it simple. Believe in your original strengths. what are you? You have to believe into your strengths here. Akhil Kedas, a very quality cricketer, has played some quality cricket back in Kerala, belongs from that region where he has played some decent amount of cricket, usually a batting all-rounder, was dismissed pretty early in the innings as a result of a miscommunication, a run out, costed him his wicket. Here he goes in the air, the fielder cannot reach it, and that's a boundary for Zishan Munir. He's on fire, 36 of 16 deliveries. And Akhil Kedas, why do you really want to bowl leg spinners here when you have that control with your offies? Why do you want those leggies? And that brings it over to the end, a 52 for 1 after 5 overs. And there's Aditya. And from Maharashtra is into the attack. This Insurance Cricket League. This is the inaugural day of the Insurance Cricket League. 4 weeks at a stretch. I beg your pardon, 6 weeks. 3 leagues, 3 weeks of the leagues, and then semi-final and a final. So it should be a cracking of a tournament here. Insurance companies are battling it out. It's not the premier one, but it is the Insurance Cricket League. Even Steven teams, you will see tight competition here. You don't have bigger names representing the bigger teams, but it is Aditya into the attack. A bad delivery to start with. No ball signal by the umpire. No ball. It's a free hit on offer to Najib Ahmed. And let's see what does he makes out of this one. Driven handsomely, but straight to the fielder. They're not making the most out of the free hit. Dot ball. Aditya, the number 79 of Adnic, straight up in the air and just falling short of the fielder there. He wanted to take a chance by going for the catch. A good decision by the fielder, but it's just falling short of the fielder there. More importantly, it's just a single there on that occasion. But Zishan Munir is back on strike. Let's see how he plays Aditya. He was expensive tonight, Zishan, but what he has done today, he has managed to score that many runs in just 16 balls. Up in the air, up in the air, and taken. Excellent catch, running backwards, did Shanawaz. And what a beautiful piece of fielding there. Running backwards, Zishan Munir. Getting out, a big wicket falling here. Aditya does the job. Big fish in the form of Zishan Munir. And that is the second casualty. We'll have to wait and see who is the one replacing Zishan. What a disciplined bowling here by Aditya. Bowled it a bit slower outside the off stump. He wanted to swing it hard towards the leg side and just getting the top edge, the thick edge, and did not middle it properly. Outer part of the bat, as a result, ball flying up in the air and takes good catch there. Does Shahnawaz. And Zishan being replaced by Zishan, the wicket keeper. And how important that wicket was. Wide delivery to start with Aditya to the new batsman. Just slight to drifting it onto the leg side. And Zishan. Sorry, it's Khurram. I beg your pardon. Very good player, sensible player, takes a lot of time. And then when he starts to unleash, that is where it becomes a problem for the bowling side. Usually tough customer to handle when he is in the flow. And that's nicely flicked away towards the square leg region. And that is a boundary for Khurram. Beautiful batting. And that will give a lot of confidence to him the way he has started. And definitely it does gradually as he progresses in his innings. Definitely boosts a lot of confidence. And he's a very confident player overall. Believes in his strengths, believes in him that if he stays onto the wicket, he can be that match winner for the team. So it's all important that he sticks around, ensures that singles, doubles, and timely boundaries are taken on regular basis, and he has that capability of taking them through. Less than 100 required here from now. Straight to the field and no runs. Najib not interested at all. And that brings an over to the end. A successful one, 7 runs coming off it, and a wicket of the big man, Zishan Munir. End of 6 overs, 59 for 2. Shanawaz to continue from one end. Right in the block hole there, Shanawaz. Starting the 7th over of the innings. Has to bat sensibly here, Khurram. He needs to give importance to his wicket up in the air. And just falling out of reach of that particular fielder, placing it to perfection there. Mistimed and mistimed perfectly in the gap. Driven down towards the long on. Akhil Kedas, the fielder, keeps it down to a single. That brings Najib on strike. He has faced enough deliveries for him to go after the bowling here. Batting on 8 of 15 deliveries does Najib Ahmed. And driven in the gap and straight to the fielder there. There is protection there in the long on region. So Shanawaz trying to bowl full. So that is has been his strength to bowl full and get the ball swinging in to the batsman and doing it pretty nicely here. Shanawaz was expensive in his previous over, but this time doing well. Good delivery, cut away towards the. Wanted to cut it towards the backward point region, but did not get proper connection. Was not in a position actually to play there. This ball is going straight to the short extra cover region. Only a single on that occasion. So that brings it over to the end. 7 over 66 for 2. Shanavaz going for 29 runs in his 3 over spell. So Aditya will be continuing from the other end. 766 with 2 casualties. So we're going at a healthy run rate of 9.4 an over, and some good tight overs are required here by Adnic. In the air, will this be taken? And pops out of his hand. That was a chance that should have been taken, but put down by the fielder. Well. That could have been that crucial breakthrough that could have brought them back in the game. The run rate, they've already have a healthy run rate here. This team, Orient Insurance, they need to make sure that they pick up wickets. The ball has raced away for a boundary, inside edge, and too quick. Good over so far for Orient Insurance as well as for Najib. That has brought some confidence in his batting. This time towards the square leg region, the fielder missing it out completely, and that's a boundary for Najib. So he is upping the ante here for Team Orient Insurance, making sure that they cruise at 10 and over. 76 for 2 in 7.3. Already 10 runs in the first 3 balls of this over. Aditya into the attack. Bad delivery, and keeper misses it this time. And wide signal by the umpire. Ball has raced away for 5 extra runs. Not the best of deliveries that he has bowled. Keeper missing it completely. So 15 already of the first 3 balls. This is definitely switching momentum towards Orient Insurance. Najib Ahmed on strike. Aditya to Najib. Slower delivery and loud appeal. And that is out given by the umpire. Keeper collects it. Got behind. The umpire was waiting for the signal from the square leg umpire, whether it was collected properly. And he says, yes, that definitely was collected. And the wicket falling here. So Aditya managed to pick up 2 wickets in 2 overs. And both the set batsmen out. First, Zishan Munir, and now it's Najib Ahmed walking back. So it's Amila into the attack. Into bat here for Team Orient Insurance. Timely wickets will be very crucial here for. It's the need of the hour actually for Adnic. They need to pick up wickets the same way they lost them in the first innings while batting. So quick wickets here will definitely help them to bounce back in the contest. Driven towards the backward point region, the fielder does well. There's comedy of errors there. Fielder slipping, shoes stripping off. That's one of the reasons why it is said that you require spikes when you're playing on turf on grassy grounds to avoid slipping, to avoid injuries, to avoid muscle pulls. You definitely require spikes, especially for the fielders. 83 for 3 and 7.5. Driven down straight to the fielder at long on, Akhil Kedas, number 24, after 8 overs, scored is 84 for 3. Another couple of wickets here will definitely poise the game evenly. "74 runs required here. "74 in 72 deliveries, so it should be comfortable chase from here, as long as they have Khurram batting at the other end. So it's a change in the bowling here. Vetri coming into the attack. Number 3 for Adnic. So it's slower delivery, wide signal by the umpire. No hesitation. Another wide. So losing rhythm there. No control at all. Slower delivery. Pushed it towards the mid-wicket region. So 3 coming out of the first ball. What a shot! Stood on the back foot and punished it towards the square leg region. It's half a dozen for Khurram. So this over has been expensive so far. 9 already of the first 2 balls, and this can either take you. This is going to be a tough one for Abu Dhabi National Insurance to defend it from here, because the likes of Khurram and Amila will definitely not let it go easy for Orient Insurance. They are good at it, and playing sensibly here are these 2 batsmen. Amila, Sihan, straight bat player. Both of them are quality batsmen. Will not let go easily their wickets. The damage was already done by Zishan Munir in the beginning of the innings. Some hefty shots, big sixes, boundaries, and an excellent start being provided there. And that laid a foundation for this team here, which is already doing pretty well in terms of matching the required run rate in fact exceeding that in every over. They require less than run a ball, 65 needed of 70 deliveries. So the sooner they finish this off, the better is for them in this tournament, because run rate will be crucial. It will all be about the required run rate. So it is Zishan who decides to take his helmet off and finds himself in a more comfortable position without a helmet, a cap on. And you're about to resume the innings now. Nicely played towards the square leg region, looking for two. And that's comfortable too. It can be three as well. Can be three as well. So good running between the wickets here. 3 runs comfortably taken there by Amila and Khurram. Wide signal by the umpire. So very expensive over here for team Adnic. 13 already conceded in 3 deliveries. A very long over as well. Cut away in the gap. Ball's racing away to the boundary. And we'll have to wait for the signal. Yes, it is a boundary signal by the umpire. And what a good shot there. Stood on the back foot and cut away in the gap. So very expensive over here by Vetri. Number 3 for Adnic. Going for runs. Looks like he's the one who's leading the side here for Abu Dhabi National Insurance. Driven to perfection, straight to the sweeper cover fielder. One straight down the ground. It is a tough ask for the fielder. He manages to get some foot onto it. It is Aditya the fielder, but does not manage to get hold of the ball. It's a boundary to finish. A very expensive over. 22 runs coming of it. And the game somehow has already slipped off from their hands here. 56 required. Sorry, 52 required here of 66 deliveries. So it's pretty much under control here for Orient Insurance, unless they make things tough for themselves. So Aditya back into the attack and single of the first ball. Important to see how Khurram tackles him, because he has picked up wickets. 2 wickets already. He's gone for runs as well. But more importantly, he's picked up wickets. And the people who have scored against him, they are out back to the pavilion. A wide signal by the umpire. So umpires are being kept busy all this while. Up in the air, fielder coming underneath it, takes it, and big wicket falling of Khurram. Is there a twist in tail here? Unwanted shot played by Khurram. The ball was going away from him the moment it was getting closer to his bat, and he tried to play towards the extra cover. Sweeper cover comes in place, and very well judged catch there by the fielder. New batsman Nikhil Rajan with those old gold BDM bats. BDM Dynamic, very popular brand in India. And what's amazing quality bats do they prepare? Amazing. It's Aditya who has picked up his third of the night. Can he turn the tables around here for team Abu Dhabi National Insurance? He has already picked up three. He has another over left after this. Conceded 27 in 2.2 and picked up 3 wickets already. They require 50 runs more. And beautiful delivery once again, driven straight to the long off region and keeps it down only to a single there. So Aditya has been the pick of the bowlers here for Team Abu Dhabi National Insurance. Picked up 3 already, and all 3 important wickets. Who could have taken? Who almost took the match away from them, and he has applied brakes by picking up those wickets. Put down there, and how costly that's going to be. There was a chance there for Team Abu Dhabi National Insurance to bounce back in the game, but the fielder made a mess of it. Was the simplest of chances there, and put down. Well. A decent delivery by Aditya, inviting the batsman to play uppish once again. Nikhil Rajan, the batsman, on strike. There have been 14 wides in this particular innings, wherein they were very economical in terms of their extras. And we are talking about Orient Insurance, very economical in terms of their extras that they hold. So Shanawaz fielding on that occasion. It's I think it's the captain Vetri coming in. It was expensive in his first over, went for 22 runs, and that is where the momentum of the match completely switched towards Orient Insurance. And is he the one to come to bowl? We'll have to wait and see. I doubt if he'll roll his arms here. There's a discussion between the senior players here, Akhil Kedas, Aditya, and Vetri, along with the wicket keeper. Meanwhile, let's go to understand how's the bowling figure have been so far in this particular innings. Akhil Kedas, 3 overs, 30 runs and a wicket. Shanawaz, 3 overs, 29 without a wicket. Aditya Kulkarni, 3 overs, 30 runs, 3 wickets. Vetri, 1 over, 22 without a wicket. So things have not fell in place here for Abu Dhabi National Insurance. They've taken a break. And let's go with the batting. Syed Asim, after getting a 6, got out the bowling of Akhil Das, 6 of 3. Then Zishan Munir was the man who changed the things. The momentum was switched towards Orient Insurance. Boom, Zishan out for 36 and 17. Najib Ahmed was looking to get that flow. Unfortunately, got out of Aditya Kulkarni. 20 of 21 deliveries. Khurram Shahzad, who could have been that man who could have walked them through comfortably, got out of 21 of 10 deliveries. A very reliable batsman, and Amila and Nikhil both are batting for Orient Insurance. An overall summary, starting with Abu Dhabi National Insurance. Aditya Kulkarni was a star with a bat, 63 of 40 deliveries. Mohammad Waqas, 29 of 15, and Kishore Shetty at the end, 16 of 20 deliveries. And it was Syed Asim, 4 overs, 41 runs, 3 wickets. Oshala, who was the man who did the magic along with Amila, 4 overs 25 for Oshala, 3 wickets, 4 overs 24 and 2 wickets for Amila. And here we are resuming the innings from the far end and towards Russell Khema, towards the Eden Gardens cricket ground. And we have Vetri coming in to bowl from the other end. He wants to continue. He wants to gain some confidence back after being hit for 22 in his first over. He wants to gain some confidence and believes that he can do the trick here for his team. Already lost 4 here, Orient Insurance. If another couple of wickets come in here, that will definitely add pressure onto the batting side. And Vetri is taking time to set his field. So punched off the back foot there on that occasion. Straight to the fielder. So a decent start. They need to get to the line of the ball here, these batsmen, because he's bowling at a very slow pace. Once again, a slower delivery, just guided towards the backward point region for a single. So Shamil is the wicket keeper here for team Abu Dhabi National Insurance. He has done a very decent job behind the stumps today. Left a couple of wides there, but those were, I would say, mistakes of the bowlers which cannot be penalized to the wicket keeper. He did his job, he did his part, but at the same time, he got a fantastic catch behind the stumps. Any catch which is being flicked away by the batsman is tough. And here he puts down one. Commentator's curse once again. Was the simplest of catches. He did not react on time. The reaction time was less, but since he's standing too close, gets difficult at times. But that should have been taken. If you're a wicket keeper, these are regular catches for you. Once again, on the slower side here, Vetri. Beautiful delivery once again. And straight to the fielder. They managed to complete a single. Score moves on to 114 after 10.5 with the ball to go in this over. Run rate is not a matter here for Team Orient Insurance. They're cruising towards the target. It's just that they need to hold on to their wickets and play sensibly. Play towards a short third fielder, no runs and a dot ball. So just 3 runs coming off it. So this is the end that Vetri needs to be bowling from. And that is the end of the over. Score moves on to 114 for 11 overs. And nicely placed there by the batsman Amila. Sorry, I beg your pardon, it's Nigel, the batsman, Aditya Kulkarni. Amila comes back on strike here after a dot ball, second ball being a single. And Sensible batting here. Oh, what a shot there! What a shot! But fielder does well. Does a decent job there. So Aditya continuing from the other end. He wants to pick up wickets, try to get the team back in competition. Ah, very good delivery. Batsman in no position to play that shot. Nigel Rajan. Amila playing sensibly there. 13 of 9 deliveries with the help of a boundary. He's managed to make sure that he's not gave away his wickets or played any rash shots. Driven nicely straight down the ground, and the field keeps it down just to a single. So definitely they need a wicket here. In matter of another 6 to 7 balls, they definitely need a wicket or two to get back into the contest competition. Aditya, number 79 of Adnic, and the slower delivery in the gap, and the ball is racing away to the boundary. Nicely swept there by Amila. Amila Shihan batting beautifully, having that control on whatever shots he's playing. That is what is the quality of a good batsman. When you have control on the shots, what you're playing, that is what makes you a better batsman on the given day. You need to have the control on the nerves, and that is what Amila Shihan he is doing at the moment. Beautiful batting display here by Amila. Not trying to rush, but making it simple for his team. And there was an appeal there by Vetri. Not sure whether was that for a caught behind. What was that appeal for? Not able to make out. Nonetheless, it's coming in for a second ball of the over. Nicely driven towards the covers. Single taken comfortably. Staying back on the back foot there, does Amila Sihan. Cut away, straight to the field. Kishore, the fielder there, stops it down to a single only. So 12.4, 124 4. Two good overs can turn it around for the team. Chance there, but just dropping short of the fielder on that occasion. Vetri, bowler, just gone for 2 runs in this over. Once again in the same direction, the batsman definitely needs to improvise on his stance here and then try to play this bowler because he's bowling at a very slower pace. 123 for 4. 1, 2, 3 for 4 in 13 overs. 14 wides and no ball. It's It's Deepesh, number 8 for Adnic into the attack. New bowler. This Insurance Cricket League is brought to you by Crawford. Crawford are the prime sponsors for this tournament, and we'd like to thank Mr. Derek, Ansar, and Mr. Suresh for believing in this tournament and pushing the talents a level up, inviting all the insurance companies to play this beautiful sport of cricket. Nicely pulled away in the gap. Ball's racing away for a boundary. What a timely boundary this was. And this definitely will boost a lot of confidence for the batsman Nigel. Pulled away. Already played 16 balls before that and just scored 7 runs. And this boundary will definitely add a lot of confidence to his game. 17 balls, 11. It's Deepesh into the steaming end towards the batsman. And a short delivery. It's in the air. And it's a 6. Crawford maximum here for Nigel Rajan. A very good shot there. 6. Signal by the umpire. So they are cruising here towards the target. 24 runs required here. And if they do that quickly, they will definitely add a lot of value, lot of weightage to their net run rate. They have wickets in hand. They can manage to do that. Deepesh into the attack. Nicely placed towards the leg side. Single taken. So Deepesh coming in for penultimate ball. Pulled away, just dropping short of the fielder, and that goes away for a boundary. Once again, pulled it pretty nicely in the air. Fielder takes it this time. Amila. And that is the 5th wicket falling here for Team Orient Insurance. So Orient Insurance losing their fifth wicket. Nigel Rajan there, and Vetri to start the 15th over. Cut away in the gap there. Left-handed Shalin into bat here for team Orient Insurance. And that is a wicket falling here. So, is there a twist in tail? Is there a twist in tail here? Shalin losing his wicket here. Vetri doing the damage. And number 6 down for Orient Insurance. They require another 18 runs. Balls are not a matter here. 34 deliveries left to get those 18 runs. And if a wicket falls here once again, in a matter of another 5 deliveries, I'm sure there is definitely a lot in this game on offer. Abdullah is the new batsman. Another good comeback delivery there by Vetri. He went for 22 runs, mind you, in his first over. And from there, once the end changed, he's just gone for 6 runs in his remaining 15 deliveries. Shy the stumps. Awkward throw there. Will not be able to get wickets of a few. So it's Vetri continuing. So these singles and doubles can do the job for them as long as they don't keep losing wickets. It's a simple run chase here for Orient Insurance. More importantly, they should not be falling a prey to those slower deliveries of Vetri. That is the end of his spell after going for 22 runs in his first over. In next 3, he just gave away 8 runs and picked up a wicket. What a spell here by the captain. $142 for 6 in 15 overs. So Akhil Kedas has been introduced into the attack. A beautiful delivery to start his last over. I think this is his last over here. Akhil Kedas. Loud appeal by the umpire. Turned down, not out, says the umpire. Off his hips, he says this is his last over, Akhil Kedas, as you can see. Loud appeal. Driven straight down the ground. The bowler himself could not manage to hold on to it. As a result, getting a single there down to the long off region. Cut away in the gap. Ball has raced away for a boundary. Scores on 147. 11 more required for the team. Akhil Kedas continuing. Been expensive tonight. Went for 35 runs already in his 3.5 over spell. Been expensive tonight. So a dot to finish. End of 16 overs. 147 for 6. Another 11 runs required here for Orient Insurance to win this match. Nicely driven down to the offside there. Wanting two on that occasion. Settles down with a single. The Shanawaz is the bowler. I think this is his last over as well. He went for 29 as 3. A single taken once again there by Abdullah. It's Nigel Rajan on strike. So we have another game following up after this. It's between Daman Insurance and Noor Thaqaful. And we have an update from the toss is that Daman Insurance, they have won the toss and they are batting first. They are 8 runs away from reaching the target. Our Orient Insurance in a very comfortable position, scoring at 9 and over. Not out, says the umpire. comfortably completing 2 runs on that occasion. So another 6 runs required here for Orient Insurance to seal this game. There's a loud appeal there by the bowler, turned down by the umpire. Says not out. So after 17 overs, 152 for 6 or more runs required in 3 overs. And it was Abu Dhabi National Insurance who won the toss. They elected to bat first. So teams winning toss here. They both of them. First one, it was won by Miller. They decided to field first. They lost the game. At Abu Dhabi National Insurance, they won the toss, and I think they're just moments away from witnessing a loss, unless there is a miracle that happens to save them. 6 more runs required, 18 deliveries. And if you go back and understand the miracles that we're talking about on this very ground, we saw a game wherein 9 runs was required in 18 deliveries, and the team just went on to win by 1 run. So anything is possible in this particular sport. Anything is possible in this game. You can't be expecting. You can't be really done with any particular game unless you're completely done with it. Nicely played with soft hands by Nigel. So this is Deepesh who's bowling to Abdullah. 5 more required of 17 deliveries. Can we finish with a big hit? Dot ball there. So single taken. 4 more required. Driven straight down the ground. Fielder in place, Akhil Das. So 3 more required. Can we finish it off in this over with the big hit? Can Abdullah finish it off for Team Orient Insurance? Not a wide, says the umpire. Straight down the ground. And what a way to finish the game. And Orient Insurance seals it off in the 18th over of the match. 18 overs, 159 for 6. And that is the end of the game. We'll be back shortly after a small break. But before we go, let's go through the summary of this particular match. Starting with Abu Dhabi National Insurance, Aditya Kulkarni, 63 of 40 deliveries. Mohammad Waqas Khan, 29 of 15. Kishore Shetty, 16 of 20 deliveries. And then the bowlers of Orient Insurance were very good in the first innings. 3 wickets for Syed Asim, 41 runs. 4 wickets. Oshala Herat, 3 overs, 25 runs, 4 wickets. Amila Shihan, 2 wickets for 24 in 4 overs. And when coming to the Orient Insurance innings, Zishan Munir, 36 of 17. Nigel Rajan, 25 of 18 deliveries, 28 deliveries. Amila Shihan, 23 of 15. And Aditya Kulkarni was the pick of the bowlers for Abu Dhabi Insurance. Aditya Kulkarni picked up 3 wickets, gave away 37 in his 4 overs. Akhil Kedas, 1 wicket for 35 in his 4. Vetri, 1 over, 30 runs and 4 wickets. 4 in 4 overs, I beg your pardon. And that is the summary of this game. Winning the match comfortably here. Winning the match comfortably here. Have to wait and see who the man of the match award goes to for this particular game. With the batting summary of this innings, Amila Shihan, 23 of 15. That was the anchor innings that was played in the middle overs. Khurram Shahzad, 21 of 10. Then Najib, 20 of 21. Zishan Munir, 36 of 17. And Syed Asim, 6 of 3. And Shalin was out on the very first ball. And Nigel remained unbeaten, 25 of 28 deliveries. Abdullah Muaz, 13 of 14 deliveries. Have to wait and see who's the man of the match here.